Imagine a book filled with strange illustrations and text written in a language that no one on Earth understands. This is the Voynich Manuscript. In the heart of Europe, nestled in the old collections of Yale University's Beinecke Rare Book and Manuscript Library, lies an artifact that continues to baffle the most brilliant minds of our time. An ancient codex bound in vellum, filled from cover to cover with a cryptic script that appears to belong to no known language. This, my friends, is the Voynich Manuscript. Named after Wilfrid Voynich, the Polish book dealer who brought it into public light in the early 20th century, this perplexing parchment is estimated to date back to the early 15th century. But the real intrigue lies not in its age, but in its contents. Within its pages, one can find illustrations of bizarre, unidentifiable plants, celestial diagrams that do not match any known constellations, and even drawings of naked women bathing in strange tubular structures. All of these, accompanied by an indecipherable text that seems to follow the natural rhythms and structures of a real language. For over a century, the Voynich Manuscript has remained an enigma. Cryptographers, linguists, historians, botanists, all have tried their hand at decoding its secrets, but to no avail. Its mystery has grown so profound that some have even suggested it might be the work of extraterrestrial beings, or perhaps a grand hoax designed to confound and amuse. In the sea of mysteries that our world holds, the Voynich Manuscript is a titanic iceberg, its true nature lurking beneath the surface, waiting to be unveiled. It is a silent testament to the limits of human understanding, a puzzle that continues to challenge us, daring us to solve it. But who knows? Perhaps one of you listening to this tale right now might hold the key to unlocking its secrets. This is the beginning of a tale shrouded in enigma, the tale of the Voynich Manuscript. Our journey to unravel the mystery begins in 1912, when the manuscript was discovered. Picture this. Wilfrid Voynich, a Polish book dealer, stumbles upon a peculiar manuscript in an old chest in the Villa Mondragone, Italy. It's a moment frozen in time, a moment that would spark a century-long enigma. The manuscript, bound in vellum, was a strange sight to behold. It was filled with illustrations of unknown plants, cosmic diagrams, and bizarre, alien-like figures. The text was written in an unknown language, a cryptic script that appeared both fluid and systematic, yet entirely incomprehensible. The manuscript was in a fragile state, its parchment yellowed with age, but the vibrant colors of the illustrations were remarkably preserved, hinting at a past where it was carefully maintained, possibly treasured. The initial evaluation was as puzzling as the manuscript itself. The material and the ink used suggested a time of origin around the 15th century, but the text and illustrations were unlike anything known from that era. Wilfrid Voynich was intrigued, as any book dealer would be, by this rare find. He acquired the manuscript, hoping to unlock its secrets. His curiosity triggered, he embarked on a quest to decipher the manuscript, a quest that would come to define the rest of his life. Yet the manuscript did not yield its secrets easily. The language, if it was a language, defied translation. The illustrations, while detailed and intricate, didn't match any known species of plants or astronomical observations. It was as if the manuscript belonged to another world, a world that was tantalizingly out of reach. With the discovery of the manuscript, the door to a world of mystery and intrigue was opened. The Voynich Manuscript, as it came to be known, would captivate the minds of cryptographers, linguists, and historians alike, each hoping to unravel its secrets. And so, the journey into the heart of one of the world's most enduring mysteries had begun. It is an enigma, a curious relic from an unknown era. Bound in a cover of delicate vellum, the manuscript is a compact volume, about 23 centimeters tall, 17 centimeters wide, and 5 centimeters thick. The pages, too, are made of vellum, a type of parchment traditionally prepared from calf skin. There are about 240 of these pages, filled from edge to edge with a graceful, looping script that has baffled scholars for centuries. This script, written in an unknown language, flows effortlessly across the page as if penned by a scribe who was confident in their craft and fluent in the language they were writing. But the language, if it can be called that, is unlike any known to exist. It has been dubbed Voynichese after the manuscript's namesake, Wilfrid Voynich. The letters twist and twine, forming words that are as elusive as they are elegant. There is a rhythmic quality to the text, a cadence that suggests meaning, but the meaning remains tantalizingly out of reach. The manuscript's illustrations add another layer of mystery. They depict a riotous assortment of unknown plants, astronomical diagrams, and what appear to be female figures bathing in green pools. These illustrations, rendered in rich hues of green, brown, yellow, and blue, are as baffling as the text. They depict a world that is at once familiar and alien, a world that seems to exist only within the pages of the Voynich Manuscript. Is it a work of science recording the knowledge of a lost civilization? Is it a work of art, the product of a creative mind that delighted in the play of line and color? Or is it a work of fiction, a fantastical tale spun by a master storyteller? The manuscript is a riddle, wrapped in a mystery, inside an enigma. It is a puzzle that invites us to imagine, to speculate, and to wonder. For now, the Voynich Manuscript remains an unsolved mystery, a book that whispers in a language no one can understand. Over a century has passed since its discovery, and yet the Voynich Manuscript remains an undeciphered enigma. There's something almost intoxicating about this manuscript. It's like the world's most frustrating puzzle, a labyrinth with no exit. Since its discovery, numerous theories have been proposed about its origin, author, and language, each one seemingly more fascinating than the last. Some believe that the manuscript might be the work of a medieval genius, a polymath operating far beyond the intellectual boundaries of his time. Others suggest it could be a grand hoax, an elaborate prank played by some mischievous scholar of the past. Or perhaps it's an alien artifact, a message from a civilization far beyond our own. The theories are as varied as they are intriguing. Let's delve a little deeper into some of these theories. The idea of an alien origin, while beguiling, is generally dismissed by most serious scholars, but the notion of a medieval polymath is quite plausible. Some have suggested that the manuscript might be the work of Roger Bacon, a 13th century English philosopher and one of the earliest European advocates of the scientific method. As for the language, the script is unlike anything else we know. Some linguists propose that it could be an elaborate form of shorthand, or perhaps a coded version of a known language. Others suggest it might be a completely unknown language, the last remnant of a lost civilization or culture. However, despite these fascinating theories, attempts to decipher the manuscript have so far proved unsuccessful. Cryptographers, linguists, historians, computer scientists, some of the world's greatest minds have tried their hand at cracking the Voynich code, only to be left scratching their heads in bewilderment. Among the most notable attempts was that of William Romain Newbold in the early 20th century. Newbold suggested that the manuscript was written in a form of shorthand by Roger Bacon and contained scientific observations far beyond the knowledge of the time. However, his decipherment was later debunked. In the digital age, the manuscript has been subject to analysis by artificial intelligence. In one study, an AI suggested the language might be Hebrew, but the translation produced was nonsensical, leading to further debate and controversy. Theories and attempts at deciphering the manuscript are as numerous as the stars in the sky. Each one seems to open a new door of possibility, only to find another door behind it, locked and unyielding. Despite the best efforts of some of the world's greatest minds, the manuscript continues to withhold its secrets. In the 21st century, the Voynich Manuscript continues to be a source of fascination and frustration. Enigmatic and elusive, its cryptic pages have become a canvas for the relentless pursuit of knowledge, a siren's call for scholars, cryptographers, and mystery enthusiasts alike. The manuscript, as we know, has journeyed through time, its origins shrouded in an impenetrable mist of uncertainty. Today, it resides in the Voynich Rare Book and Manuscript Library at Yale University in the United States. Safeguarded under lock and key, it is a priceless relic, a tantalizing testament to the unknown. Despite its tantalizing allure, access to the Voynich Manuscript is not an easy feat. It is not on public display and can only be viewed by a select few, primarily scholars who have been granted special permission. Yet, in the spirit of modern technology and academic sharing, a high-resolution digital version of the manuscript is available online, inviting a worldwide audience to partake in the mystery. The study of the Voynich Manuscript today is an interdisciplinary endeavor. It brings together historians, linguists, botanists, cryptographers, and even statisticians. Each page, each line, each word is dissected, analyzed, and pondered upon. Theories are proposed only to be toppled by new findings. The manuscript, in its silent eloquence, continues to confound its pursuers, seemingly always one step ahead. The Voynich Manuscript is more than a historical artifact. It is a testament to the human spirit of inquiry, to our insatiable thirst for knowledge and our relentless pursuit of the unknown. It is a reminder that there are still mysteries in this world that resist unraveling, that challenge our understanding, and that compel us to keep seeking, keep questioning, keep exploring. The Voynich Manuscript, a silent witness to history, remains an unsolved puzzle. A puzzle that continues to inspire, to frustrate, and to fascinate. A puzzle that perhaps is its own solution. The Voynich Manuscript is more than just a book. It's a testament to the enduring allure of the unknown. As we draw this narrative to a close, let's reflect on the journey we've embarked on together. The Voynich Manuscript, a cryptic codex, steeped in mystery, eludes comprehension to this day. Discovered in the early 20th century, it has confounded scholars and enthusiasts alike. With its cryptic language and puzzling illustrations of unknown botanical specimens, celestial maps, and perplexing humanoid figures, it's not just a book, but a conundrum in parchment, an enigma that defies our collective understanding. Theories have swirled around this mystifying manuscript, from the plausible to the downright fantastical. Was it the work of a medieval alchemist, a secret society, or perhaps a resourceful hoaxer? Or could it be the only known record of an extinct, hitherto unknown civilization, or even a missive from another world? Attempts to decipher it have been numerous and varied. Cryptographers, linguists, historians, and even computer scientists have tried their hand at cracking its code, and yet it remains undeciphered. Despite the use of modern algorithms and advanced cryptographic techniques, the Voynich Manuscript holds onto its secrets tightly, refusing to yield them to the world. Today, it resides in the Baedeker Rare Book and Manuscript Library at Yale University, a silent sentinel of a mystery that continues to captivate. The allure of the unknown, the thirst for knowledge, and the intrigue of a challenge unsolved draw us to this enduring enigma. It stands as a testament to the fact that despite our leaps in technology and understanding, there are still corners of the world that defy our comprehension. As we close this chapter, the Voynich Manuscript remains an unsolved mystery, a challenge to our understanding, and a tantalizing enigma that continues to captivate our imagination.